Hey guys, welcome to another lesson of Pro Teacher Soup. I have with me Ingrid.
Hi.
And today we are continuing on with Grant Morrison's Green Lantern with the bridging miniseries Green Lantern Blackstars that bridges the two seasons. Now, Ingrid, what do you recall about what happened during season one?
Well, we got to see a whole lot of the Green Lantern being space cops all around the world, all
Mm-hmm.
around the various worlds of the multiverse, and it ended basically with the guy having to retreat inside of his ring after, well, he got caught because he was bad at going undercover.
Well, that was one of the stories he had bits. Then eventually, remember, he got out of that, and then it turns out the main villain was manipulating all these events where it looks like Anti-Man's about to wipe out the universe, but he created what he wanted, the miracle machine, and thus he was telling Hal, use it to make a new world,
Oh,
a new
right.
universe.
Thank you. It looks like that memory refresh was needed.
Yeah, because you only remember up to the halfway point.
Yeah.
but But yeah, so this is the aftermath. Hal was forced to make the big wish, and thus he and Blizbeth, who right here, and that's her right here. She is a adult star eater, which means why she's so much of an energy vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But yeah, so again, but yeah, controller moves ancestral home. Controllers, guardians, Zamrons. Here's where they all began. Observe the planet Oa, the respil- resplendent violated corpse. And basically, yeah, like you're showing off all over. Like, I'm talking about you. You demons of the dismal quarter, the guardians sacrificed their civilization to bind you with super science, combines you here in a fractured physical form, slave to your dull and broken appetites, cowering beneath perpetual star shadow. Name yourself, Termerus thing, for I am Roximo's child. I'll wager it's a squealer when it's peeled. I'd come 10 times, 10,000 times, or more, to see this thing's bravado turn to pleading. Weird creatures.
Yeah. Interesting designs, though.
Yep. But Liz, Bess, and Parallax, there are two of us, both Blackstars. We are the living, active will of Controller Moo. We lay claim to this ugly refuse dump in Moo's name. It is understood you cannot leave this planet. Your choice, therefore, is to oppose us and be annihilated once and for all, or to join us. Ooh, join you? I think instead we will flay your living carcasses and wear your faces round our loins until they rot. Like, I've been flayed 1,000 times. It grows back. Don't waste this opportunity. Ignore these fools. You and us, Eucalyptus, Dolly. I pledge 10 times 10 eternities of squalor and terror in the first femtosecond of our embrace. Attend instead to Zozuel, who fashions lives into perfect hypnotic cannibal jewels. Come closer, stare a while. For and Varatests are me. You two want on me what do me when free you set. Then leave to want you if see. Cheap future a tingle word to turn yourself to blue. I have no soul. They all say it's one of my most attractive features. Come closer, you devil. I know, you inbred demons of Ysmault, grand atrocities of the weeping night aeons. Come to the Countess. Ah! The daughter of the Eater of Stars. Whoa! Interlactic calls me Planet Eater last. In your rough tongue, I am Blizbeth who consumes worlds. Look at you. Freedom only exposes your limitation. My sleuth. My point exactly, Lady Murmur. In place of eternal boredom, we bring new gloof, new appealing blasphemies. Impossible. There is no corruption, no inversion of the normal. We devils have have not indulged. I say there remains at least one flavor of ultimate sin, one absolute transgression you have yet to experience. We will turn you against your very natures. We've come to build paradise in this reek dung hole. Join us as Blackstars, be limbs of Mu, lay the cornerstone for a heaven's foundation, set jewels in heaven's sky, fill the oceans of paradise with wine and honey and savor the bitter irony. Weep bright sour tears of sulfuric self-loathing as you raise in these ruins the ramparts of New Elysium. So, wow, that was interesting.
Yeah.
And again, for a D&D person, you probably got some clever notions from all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Impressive. And they could hardly wait to get started. There are only so many torture harps one can fashion from still screaming nervous systems, Shirley. Only so many skulls of murdered innocents from which one may quaff sentient suffering diarrhea before tedium rolls in. In my experience, border mortals will leap into action at the merest whiff of novelty. I can believe that!
Yeah, it's just there is a real point to be made about the banality of evil. It just starts getting stale after a while.
Not just evil, but just immortality in general.
Mm-hmm.
Controller Mu willed a sacred mountain exactly 2 3/4 mile high. Now there is a mountain. Do you still dream of the impossible world? Last night I watched you wrestle with shadows in your sleep. You looked so vulnerable. It was all I could do, and I could do. It was all I could do not to bite. The Green Lanterns, the wishing machine, the Guardians. I still see them, still taste what was. The Guardians of Oa died long ago. You saw their bulbous skulls fashioned into toilets and ashtrays. There's no such thing as Green Lantern. Trust me, except in your dreams. Overmaster, you think this can work? Mu says convert the biggest and ugliest first. The rest will flock to our cause. Even so, provoking Mongul? Is this wise? He leaves us no choice, Parallax. My desire is to humble him, to make Warworld my personal gift to the controllers. Let me handle Warworld. Wow, take a look at that. And I made the night kind betray everything they ever believed in. I knew they'd love it. Trapped on dead Oa, they never sought to turn their prison into an ark. Oa, emerging from the night sector into cobalt blue starshine, the demons of Ysmault are burning, exultant in fiery consumption. Yeah, again, basically the whole point of this entire series is showing this weird twisted world that was created through the use of the miracle machine.
Oh boy, oh boy.
But if you know, with this being a 3-part mini-series, you could probably guess that this was just for Grant Morrison to, what's the word I'm looking for? To have
Segue?
fun.
Or
What?
self-indulgence?
Self-indulge, yes.
But the good kind of self-indulgence.
Yep, exactly. What you see here is only the beginning. With this, our hub, we will spread the piece of Mu across the stars unstoppable. Ha! Can we trust these demons, Mistress Billy's best? I trust the Night Spawn more than I trust Blackstar Parallax. If I may say so without offense, I dislike the way his thoughts are hidden from my psi scannery. We are Blackstars. We need only trust controller Mu. All will be well. And Mongul's online, ma'am. Warworld AI is attempting to infiltrate our system. Mongul. Ready when you are to accept the immediate and unconditional surrender of Warworld. I choose to reject your generous offer. My starving and grow hound is at present demonstrating our position to your diplomatic envoy. One more thing. Hate missiles have penetrated your space. We're under attack. Missiles materialize all around us. Let me speak to Parallax. He's busy. Busy for what looks like to be the remaining moments of his life. All of you fools, you're all dead. I was born dead on the planet of vampires. As for all of us, exomantle jump mode engage. Warpedos, search and destroy. All dead. This creature is the last of the Blackstar. Finish it slow. Devour its reproduction organs first and Overmaster Zero destroyed. Huh? Jolly well done, Mongul. Now it's my turn. Equip Overmaster 2, then Overmasters 3 through 300. Parallax, sorry to cut short, my darling. Funny, that's exactly what I was about to say to Mongul and his pet. Rain death. Where is your creed of peace now, hypocrites? We have some very articulate space-to-ground weapon ready to explain it much better than I can. Ha! The great dictator, the terrible tyrant, Mongul of Warworld knows this. The peace of death is also peace. It's all over. But I look on creatures like you as a challenge. You bring out the best in me, and perhaps it's the worst. Everything's so relative, isn't it? What have... No, sorry, that's her saying that. What have you done to me? I drink you dry. All that formidable life energy. We have plans for you, Mongul. This planet small you build will be Maricrum plated for all time. Warworld's future assured as a glittering trinket, a pretty memento of times past. Join us. I wrung the necks of mountains. I crushed stars to death, trampled worlds. Join you? Never! A word that's oh so easy to say. I don't think I'm willing to endure the centuries or more it might take for you to surrender, Mongul. So let's cut to the inevitable conclusion, shall we? I plan to remake you. Day 2. So in other words, we're going backwards in time a little bit.
Fun.
Yep. I met with him recently as he meditated on Asteroid X. Moo told me his wishes, Parallax. Moo's desire for you and I to consolidate our relationship in a sacred marriage. Our relationship? B? You have no heartbeat. Our relationship is what? If anything were to happen to the Master, only I can perpetuate Moo's dream and make Blackstars of every conscious being. To accomplish that, I need you by my side, Parallax. If something happens, if Moo ascends, who guides the star in his stead? Together, we could tame the heavens. You and I were Moo's will, and we're Moo's will. Ask him yourself. The controller's on his way. As he shows up. So yeah, now we're seeing how things were. Yeah, when he first arrived, Moo is the controller. Creation is his to control. We would do only what is right. Moo speaks through me now. He says I will be joined by Black Lantern Parallax, and together we will enact Moo's will. Even as I address you, my consort prepares my wedding feast. Damn. Day 0. Uh-oh. They're heading to Earth next. So how was that for a start?
Well then, that's a whole lot.
Yep. Hands up. Who wants to rule the universe? How was your trip to planet Earth, Blackstar Parallax? You met with their spokesperson, the Kryptonian immigrant Kal-El, I hear. The so-called Superman. There was a time when they were robbing banks in elaborate animal mess or dumping hallucinogens in the reservoir. These days, they've moved on from clever, imaginative crimes against the status quo to attacking impersonally over and over, breaking the bat. But this is Morrison taking pot shots at stuff that was going on in the DC universe at the time. Constantly saying breaking the bat. That was a jab at Tom King's story and what he was doing. Poor Batman needs more protection than Gotham City does, but he's too proud. The fact he's been being replaced by on a regular basis should be a hint, but his 63-year-old Aunt Harriet had to pinch it as Batman for a month, and still he won't ask for help. Ha! Earth has unique problems we need to talk about, please, Beth. It's an entire planet and of whining, self-appointed victims. Yes, all their troubles will soon be over, my dear. Not again. See what I mean? Just another apocalypse. Maybe you were right to jump ship when you did, Jordan. Yeah, I'd say so, sir, man. How about you? My take? If it isn't McBain or Charlie Quinn, it's these new people, the Parliament of Pain, and honestly, things are a mess. I admit we're struggling to channel and to change with the times, and there are important 21st century superhero mental health issues. Jab at heroes in crisis that need to be dealt with before we can actually help people. Even Wonder Woman, spread your legs, Tyrant Ball. Here's how I bring peace to the nation of humanitars. I'm all for direct engagement with contemporary issues. I'm there in principle. Diana swiped out and swapped lasso and bracelet for sword and shield. Ha! In her own search for meaningful direction in an uncertain world. Again, jabs at New 52 Wonder Woman.
Oh boy, this is taking no prisoners.
Yep. Did she find it? What about the Justice League? Someone has to take responsibility for what's happening down there. The Justice League, wrapped up in interminable battles with an even more gargantuan, more primordial, and above all, more reliably anthropomorphic cosmic super non-entities. Every month, it seems these hyper creatures or their close relatives attack from some here's our unsuspected, barely sought out region of this new depressoverse and scientists have discovered. Now that's take a jab at Scott Snyder doing the Justice League, building up the stuff of the dark multiverse.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Yep. And then there's this. This what? This odd effect. You've lost me effect. Like the visual track is frozen, the audio still rolling. Audio? Audio, yes. Superman doesn't have to be this way. What way? This is how it is, Black Star Parallax. Mr. Jordan, every day something awful happens. Someone dies or gets resurrected or goes mad and betrays everyone. You think I don't get why my son would want to escape all this and join you people? Do you understand why I can't let that happen? We fought the Manhunter army and the Sun Eaters at Final Night. We battled the controllers to preserve our way of life. I won't lose my boy to Moo's doctrine. I get it. You'd rather the son of Superman endured one stupid, pointless catastrophe after another. Countless worlds have welcomed us, but you keep pushing back. Which Superman am I even talking to? I'm serious. When I left Earth, you wore jeans and a t-shirt! As I hear it, history changes every few years these days. Poking fun at some of the keep shifting with the retcons.
Mm-hmm.
Enforced by bullies and sun-eating monsters. You turned your back on the world of your birth when you and your cohorts refused to fight with us the first time around, Jordan. Blackstars bring peace, not war. We've accomplished more on 100 planets than you've done here in your adoptive world. Why won't you choose to stop fighting and be constructive? How about we start by diffusing the situation below? And there's something else. The sun's turned orange. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Parallax? My powers are weakening. The sun's been on life support since it survived a Sun Eater attack, right? I don't know. Maybe, and you need to get in there and wind it up again, Superman. Okay, that's a self jab from Morrison at All Star Superman.
So not even himself is spared. He really is taking no prisoners.
Yep. No more crises. Crises are infinite. Superheroes equal super. Hold on, what is that one saying? Equals super problem. In other words, everyone wants them. Enough, Dad. I don't want to be you. I'm fighting the same bad guys over and over and never winning. Lucifer, Darkseid, and Brainiac. John, I'm with you. Blackstars are on your side. But your dad feels differently. And well, he knows what's best for you. Allegedly. I want you to keep out of this. I want you to leave this planet. John, we've spoken about this. Don't we have enough to deal with? Get out of my way, Dad. I'm trying to do my best for everyone. Let me go. I know what you're trying to do. I know you spread your Black Star ideology. I want you out of here. If I see you or your zealots within 10 light years of my son, it's all out war. The physical power you represent was never meant to be concentrated in one place. I know how a black hole destroys gravity, Kal-El. You and your kind, your very existence will deform this world's reality until it tears itself apart. Cosine. No! This will not work out and well in the long run. That's Damian saying that. Oh, they seem suicidal. Locked into a cycle of self-destruction they don't want to escape. It seems only fair to put them out of their misery. Their best days are behind them. Einstein, Da Vinci, Apollo 11, and the Great Wall of China. How soon until I can consume this awful planet Earth and get the whole dreary business over with? Oh boy! As the cosmic vampire princess gloats, Face me, your depressoverse doppel zombie, Batman son. So again, there's another jab at the dark multiverse, and that's a jab at the Batman who laughs. I give in. Now, why is Earth so important? Can't you eat some other planet? There was another world before this one, B. I dream about it every night. This world you and I have made together is the best of all possible worlds. We'll return to this parallax, but first, then do I hear voices raised in defiance of Moo's will? Mongul is not ready for missionary work. He harbors pressurized cosmic dull tendencies. I expressed a little sadness that we haven't heard from the controller since Winter Blossom on Oa. The Master Moo has taken a vow of withdrawal, Blackstar Jessica, but his living well. That's Jessica Cruz. You know, the other Green Lantern?
Oh,
The
fun.
female Green Lantern that's been around quite a bit lately.
Oh, fun.
Let me tell you a story, Parallax. Before Moo found me, there was only Vor, the planet of vampires. And this we get a bit of her behind the scenes.
I mean, a vampire planet would be a pretty awful place to live, especially if you're not a vampire.
I know, but in this case, they're energy vampires. Or sun vampires. These are basically sentient sun eaters. Or adult sun eaters. Sun eaters are basically they're the thing that literally eat suns. So yeah, we get a nice, bringing up about her backstory and everything. It took my father from me. Then my beloved grandmother, Superman, murdered her. So now you know. So basically, in other words, Starbreaker was her father. He's been killed on Earth before. And then there was a Sun Eater that was attacked before. That was her mother. Yep, Moo found you, right? Moo the Renegade, a cosmic freethinker, dedicated to the universal peace. So this is how we find out how they met. Like, unlike my previous experiences, a Blackstar wedding is no tawdry contract of sexual obligation, financial security. A Blackstar wedding is a merger of souls, of intent, of purpose, two becoming one, invisible, unstoppable. The Master is waiting for us in his temple on Oa. I'll meet you there shortly. Until then, we both must prepare. But she's using those demons that they found on Oa. On my calculations, my intricate reckoning, the number of atoms in the universe, the rotation of stars. Is he okay? Here B and B before the Genesis box, inside the sight of the miracle machine, by the inner light of Black X star S star, and the name of the controller, Moo the controller, to be made one. I am Moo. What have I done? What the hell? And please, Beth, he fell over. Moo has ascended. The Master has taken a very literal vow of non-being. Someone must direct the Blackstars in the wake of this catastrophe. Why do I not believe this?
Yeah, it's too convenient. It is way too convenient.
Especially the way he was talking so jumbled. Please, Beth, he's dead. What just happened? The Master's conscience was burning through host bodies faster than we could grow them. His signal was degrading into senility and confusion. For the moment, and for the good of our movement, for the sake of all our hopes and peace, I had to do it. No one must know. They must continue to believe Moo is in control or all is lost. We must continue his great work. That ring, the last fragment of the other world, the Green Lantern. There was another world before this. There is no other world. What came before was erased and supplanted when you wished on the miracle machine. So she claims. I intend to eat the planet Earth, Parallax. You will not stand in my way. That's how it looks, right? This is Superman. We have you surrounded. What have you done? I couldn't let you eat my home planet, B. I'm sorry. I had to think of something, so guess what? I started a war!
Oh boy!
So he brought John, knowing Superman would come after them!
Oh boy, oh boy!
Yep. Hands up! Who wants to die? Not me!
Not me.
Superman warned me if I recruited his boy here, he'd declare war on the Blackstars. Guess what? Here it comes! Come on. And so it was. Their unpredictable superpowers make for tiresome adversaries. Mobilize Blackstar Meta Squadron. Equip Overmasters 3 through 500. The Kryptonians through our shields. Release my son! We can end this right now! Son? John? I know you're all set to go ballistic, kid, but take a deep breath. Count to 10. Count to 2 at least. Tell him what you told me, Blackstar. I'm free, Dad. For the first time in my life, I'm free to be who I want to be. And yeah, you're right. Now is a really good time to end this. You started it. Admit it, Dad. You hate your kids. You hold us back. You put us down. You tell us there's no future. But that's just you. You're the one who have no future. Oh dear.
Oh boy.
You want to know why you hate us kids so much? We're here to replace you. John, my son, it's not. I didn't mean it. I saw, and he was stronger than me. Grandma, thou art avenged. Oh dear. The day the remains of Earth's dead superheroes fell as metric blossoms. Ah, man, so they lost.
Ooh.
You're mad at me. I get it. I am Moo. You are Moo. We are Moo together. This is Moo's will in action. I recruited 8 billion new Blackstars, including the galaxy's largest concentration of superhumans. I set them to work repairing and improving Earth's ecosystem. They are part of Moo now, spreading the Master's paradise just like Moo wanted. It's a victory, believes Beth. I made a wish in Moo's name. The other world, the world I dreamed of, ceased to exist when the miracle machine rewrote history. Or did it? She's not listening, Lantern Jordan, but I am. Time to remember. The demons of Ysmault are specialists in cruelty, Mongul. They know how to make a femtosecond feel like a million years. Following your violent outburst, poor Blackstar Magnus exploded, killing hundreds on Vardu. Let me loose, or I'll tear your limb from limb. It was the Scion. Stinking reptile scum made me kill the Volcoid. Whatever. You won't be doing it again. Nor I assure you will the unwashed rioting and sure to be delicious inhabitants of Vardu. Oh, gee, he just got ripped apart.
Ooh, that's pain.
See?
Yeah,
or sliced.
that's
He got sliced. But yeah, it's showing all the stuff, her manipulation, her machinations. Guys, you all know me. I call it like I see it. And right now, what I see is a rot spreading from the top down. Blackstar Parallax, here. It was terrible. Please best watch as infernal machines of Ysmault torture Mongul and tore him to pieces. They knew about Magmax. I think they suspect me. They said it was the will of Controller Moo that she should feast on Planet Vardu. Controller Moo no longer speaks through Blazebest, if he ever did. He doesn't speak through me. With no body strong enough to contain him, his mind was dispersed. Controller Moo is dead. Our wills are our own. Our decisions, our choices are ours to make. And right now, we need to choose what we stand for. Will is the power we all share to sing a thought so real it can be touched. We can imagine a table, a bridge, a child, a play, a Blackstar construct, a better life. Without will, we'd never bring our dreams into reality. Will is what resists inertia and inaction. Will allows us to resist the forces that try to drag us down. We don't need control to tell us what to do. Sure, it can be scary when you stop playing follow the leader, but if you choose to stand together in the service of ideals, the Blackstars can be the protectors, bringers of true peace, controllers of our own destiny. A rousing speech. Lies can be so persuasive. Our Blackstar Parallax is a gifted and charismatic dissembler, as well as a blasphemous traitor to our cause. He dares to say Moo is dead. As long as we live, Moo can never die. Without control, that is absolute, and that is absolute. There can be only the chaos and division Parallax preaches. Peace through control, obedience without question. This is the will of Moo. A peace you cannot enforce without violence. Loyalty you cannot inspire without punishment and torture. You're using the Blackstars to pacify whole planets for the slaughter. What is that? And what is that different from the armed justice administered by your lost guardians, your lanterns? Tell me that. Lanterns? You said they didn't exist. Only in my dream. Oh, they existed, my dear, until you wished them into oblivion, until you used the miracle machine to make this universe in Moo's name. You did this. Moo had a plan and some kind of weird purity. You, Countess, all you have to offer is a hunger can never be satisfied. To think I came so close to trusting you. We have a place prepared for this treacher and for the treacherous, for all of you. A house of torment and despair where horrors hold court. Speak of the devil. So yeah, they all start to fight each other. Please don't make me do this. You know who the bad guys are, kid. This is the time to make a difference. Do the right thing, Superboy. Go! Go! We'll cover you, Parallax. Alex says he's going on ahead to the miracle machine. I think it's you who've gone mad, Black Star Parallax. Whatever you think you're going to do, you're wrong. The miracle machine is using all fine components. You don't have the power. I don't need your kind of power. I don't need the mazer slaying. Are you trying to provoke me? I don't need the star band. You make yourself vulnerable. Don't you know it's my nature to destroy the defenseless? I don't need the exomantle. I renounce the Black Star. My name's not Parallax. I'm Hal Jordan, Green Lantern Corps Officer 2814.1. You should be scared. Green Lanterns, there's no such thing. So tell me why you're wearing a Green Lantern power ring. Moo kept that ring close. It's the key to activating the miracle machine. The trigger. It's nothing. A memento of a dead universe. A burned out relic of a world that cannot come again. You made your wish. Husband, it came true. But as he goes through all this, you have no idea how sought and tough it can be to reboot in a universe so far from a central battery. Ready when you are, Lantern Jordan. Your power was the jumpstart I needed. That's right. I drank your blood, Countess. No, we could have shared the universe. Now look at you. Dying with that stupid grin on your face, we could have conquered worlds, consumed stars until the heavens were bled dry. We could have made it. I'd have and bitten your head off. You cannot deny your nature. I can't help mine. I've always going to have a problem with authority. It all balances out. It's my duty to rebel. The Guardians rely on me to question their methods. It's my job to challenge the people in power. However this started out, believes best, however noble the Master's plan, and believe me, I almost bought into the whole damn thing, it's all gone to hell. You had a shot at paradise, and you just couldn't help yourself. Greed was your undoing. Guess it's a vampire thing. We didn't erase the universe and replace it. And you made all this and this using a dead parallel universe. You think you can trap me here? The way I see it, everyone wins. I go back to my universe and lock the door behind me, let you live your dreams right here as intergalactic public enemy #1 on the Blackstars Wanda list. All it takes is a wish. There's just one thing I still don't get. I know it wasn't love. Why me? I wonder. Hold on. Oh yeah, so earlier he basically said he had used a dead universe, Universe 15, and wrote over it.
Oh, fun.
So yeah, he didn't write over his universe. He wrote over a different dead universe.
The equivalent of, well, saving over your hard drive versus saving over a backup of a laptop that died years ago.
Yep. What could possibly attract me to the most dangerous, most ruthless man in any universe? Ah well, he'll rue the night he failed to destroy me. Exomantle, jump mode engaged. Oh, now what? What do you want? What he said was true. You killed the controller. You lied to me. Now I'm here to do what's right. Really? See, that's the thing about right and wrong, Superboy. They don't make you fireproof. Your precious planet Earth's next. And then, did you think you had killed us? Did you imagine a mind like Moo's could be confined to one body? Or even 3? What's this? Moo is the controller. Moo is the overmaster computer. And you must be taught respect. Jordan, you bastard. So Moo was actually in all their ships.
Oh, fun.
And she did.
Ouch.
And that's it. So how was that?
That was really neat.
Really wonky, though.
Yeah, but it's in the way that, but it's in the sort of a fun way that It's in a sort of fun way that you can only really get with alternate universes, and I thought the mechanism for this one was really clever.
Yeah, because at first you thought, oh crap, he wiped everything out, but he overrode everything. But wait, the rest of the comics are still going. And then you find out, oh, that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and what do you think of the artwork here compared to Liam Sharp's artwork?
I liked it. Maybe not to the same degree, but it was still really good.
Definitely, definitely. And
I
over
kind of liked its panache with just basically sparing nobody, not even himself.
exactly, he took jabs at everyone. Even the fact about like which Superman am I talking to right now? Yeah, you know, and like last time I saw you at T jeans and a T-shirt. That was the new 52 version. Or that could also have been the point when he lost his powers for a brief time. Either way,
True.
but still, this was good. And again, yeah, Morrison, he does not hold back when it comes to his meta commentary.
Yeah, and it's just like, yeah, that's the kind of stuff that helps keep the comic world fresh. I mean, it's already something that is inherently ridiculous. You should make sure to keep the good ridiculousness and make the bad ridiculousness go away.
Exactly. And the very same fact that this could have been a good Paradise universe if it wasn't for Blee's Bess.
Mm-hmm.
Blee's Bess just could not help herself, could she?
No, she could not. It's just it's just so often where it's just like, I really just want to attain peace or X or Y. There's almost always some kind of sub motivation underneath it, sort of driving that wish, and that will inevitably come out in the attempt to pursue that goal. And well, that was that par excellence.
Exactly, exactly. So yeah, overall, what would you rate this? Like this was a good bridge point, wouldn't you say? Because clearly trying to wrap up the loose ends from the first season, but then trying to move on to something new for the next season.
Yeah, where it's just like, why waste a perfectly good premise?
But why also base the whole season when clearly I think Morrison realized he couldn't do the whole season off of this.
Yeah, it's just like clearly that writing impulse needed to get out somewhere, and he found a really clever way to make it work. I've said it before that the problem that most people equate to self-indulgent writing is more thoughtless writing, whereas he clearly understands what the constraints of how this idea works are, and then found a good space for it. It doesn't matter how the self-indulgent the premise starts, if you put in the effort to make it work.
Exactly, exactly. So yeah, that was this version of, and this was Green Lantern Blackstars. Now, next time, Ingrid and I were not going to be going over Green Lantern Season 2. Instead, we're diving into multiversity. Why? Well, it's all about different Earths, and I figured you, Ingrid, would definitely like that.
Oh yes, multiple worlds means world building, and we all know I like that in spades.
So we'll see you all on the next one. Take care.
Take care.